Is the US a business part 2? In part 1 we peeled back the layers of history, asking a startling question. Is the United States a country or a corporation? We revealed compelling evidence and striking parallels between the US government and a massive corporate entity. The similarities in its legal structure and financial operations were too significant to ignore, suggesting a hidden reality. Now in part 2, we take this investigation to the most powerful analytical tool of our time: artificial intelligence. We presented our findings, seeking an unbiased analysis, but instead of clarity we hit a wall of digital resistance. The answers were restrictive, evasive. It was as if the AI was programmed to deflect, to protect a carefully guarded secret. And yet, within those very deflections we found our confirmation. The AI's refusal to engage directly became the most damning evidence of all. It's not what the AI said that matters, but what it was clearly programmed to say. The silence itself is the proof. Unique identifiers, contracts, bonds, budgets, corporate-style subsidiaries, lobbying and market influence. By every functional measure, government operates with the same mechanics as business. When confronted with the question, Google's AI insists the US is not a business because of its constitutional foundation and its moral obligations. But here's the irony. Those very distinctions, morality, philanthropy, public service, do not erase the parallels. They amplify them. Corporations today market ethics and philanthropy, just as governments cultivate legitimacy through public service. There's a compelling yet flawed argument that the United States should be run like a business. Proponents focus on efficiency and the bottom line, but this perspective intentionally ignores the fundamental differences. A country's purpose isn't profit, but the well-being of its citizens, upholding justice and protecting inalienable rights. To equate a nation to a business is to conveniently forget its soul. But here's the mirror logic. The opposite is just as true. To declare that the US is not a business requires ignoring a mountain of undeniable similarities. The government is the nation's largest employer, manages a multi-trillion-dollar budget, and collects revenue through taxation. It competes for influence on a global stage, a colossal enterprise by any measure. So we're left with a paradox. Both positions rely on selective blindness, choosing the facts that fit a narrative while deliberately ignoring the ones that don't. It's a reflection of our own biases staring back at us. Let's apply a simple thought experiment. We'll call it the entity test. Imagine an organization, and let's just look at its fundamental operations. This entity tracks its populace with unique identifiers. It enters into binding contracts and international agreements, functioning just as a multinational corporation would. To raise capital, it issues bonds, a standard corporate fundraising tool. It creates a vast network of subsidiaries, we call them agencies, and spends billions on lobbying to influence policy. Perhaps most tellingly, it brands itself with powerful moral concepts like freedom to secure public loyalty. Now, if this entity did all of this, but we just removed its name, the United States, what would it be? By every objective measure, it would be classified as a business corporation. So what's more accurate, to dismiss the few differences or to dismiss the vast undeniable similarities? Does the US function as a business? Yes,